Yep.
My God, Chris, I've got
I'm
to
firing this
listen
up.
to him for days about how he's excited to be able to finally kill you.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? I forgot. I had one hit point. I forgot to address
I got so close last week.
Oh, yeah. He's been talking about this for days with giddy excitement.
We'll see if he can hit, I guess.
Yeah.
He hasn't been able to see this far.
Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and a tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live-streamed Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. I am joined as always by my wonderful friends, Chris, playing Raven. Wait!
Too early.
Wait!
How many times have I done this?
You messed up our intro.
Start over!
Play the video again.
Valravn, the Eladrin Bard of Eloquence. Not very eloquent, were you?
Forgot the rules.
Heather playing Frey, the Halfling Barbarian of the Beast.
You are missing a piece of mine.
Oh shit, you're right. And Halfling Barbarian of the Beast / fighter.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't actually write that down. I must have done that last time manually.
No, you missed it last week
Did
too.
I miss it? Oh, you didn't catch me last week then.
Well, I was trying to be
Whose fault is
kind to
that?
you because, we had talked about it like literally that day. And I was like, you know what? He's had a hard day. I'll let it pass. But this time, no.
Rochelle not joining us tonight, normally playing the plant spore servant, which controlled by Chris. I assume
Normally.
Character sheet. Raymond should be joining us later tonight, playing Edmund, the human alchemist artificer, and Reese playing Thimbleweed, the gnome swarmkeeper ranger. That's me!
You had the right timing.
That was excellent timing.
After he was done talking.
Give it a healthy, pregnant pause. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. Watch all of our D&D sessions here on YouTube. Read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. Watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Allowed live series Crafting Icewind Dale every Monday and Thursday. And then over to our live post-session discussion, Frostmaiden chat after our show tonight. You can also listen to all of these live D&D shows. The Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. Follow me on Twitter at Rogue Watson and join our official Discord server. Invite link into the description below, as well as I believe I set up a bot that will display the Discord server in the chat, so you can look for that. If you'd like to support the channel, please go to patreon.com/RogueWatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables. Join and unlock future stretch goals that include original adventures and private Patreon D&D games. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. For video chat, we use Discord, and for streaming, I use Open Broadcaster software with Streamlabs. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod, and our amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure.
You messed up a lot of words on that one.
I really did, and you know what? This is a long recap, because we actually did a lot of exciting story stuff last time. So settle in for previously on Rime of the Frostmaiden. Before the party could react, several duergar assassins stabbed the unsuspecting militia, swiftly killing them and injuring Captain Arlagoth. Celeste and Frey charged up the stairs to the northern building, with Frey entering a rage and tearing into the duergar with axe and fangs, cornering them, grappling them, and severing their dead body parts. Edmund, Thimbleweed, and Valravn dealt with the half to the south. Valravn used the slow spell to give them an edge, as Edmund yanked a duergar down from the second story with Vine Whip, and Thimbleweed fended off the mental domination of a hidden Mind Master. The battle was brutal and bloody, with Valravn nearly falling to repeated sneak attacks, but they emerged victorious. Captain thanked them for their assistance and their almost perfect timing. She wasn't sure what was happening at the town hall. She had spent little time they had since the dragon attack to gather militia forces to fend off the dragon and help people in need. She informed them that the people know in times of extreme crisis to flee to Bryn Shander. The Marshals healed her, told her about their allies with the wagon near the town entrance, and continued on to the town hall, trying to stay ahead of the dragon's destruction as it's made its way east. The town hall was surrounded by worshippers of the Frostmaiden, praying to the blue bubble that now surrounded the building. The dome was cool to the touch, but otherwise translucent. However, once inside, the party felt the effects of extreme cold, as temperatures plummeted to dangerously low levels. Only Valravn with his magic ring of warmth was immune, followed by Frey, who chugged a potion of cold resistance. The other three began feeling their warmth and very energy draining away as they stepped inside the building. There, more worshippers were in various states of supplication and distress, some suffering from frostbite. They all believed it was the Frostmaiden who would save them. The marshals were dubious, but in the large back room they found Raveson performing a ritual with a blue flame in a cage, seemingly creating the zone of extreme cold. She was unresponsive while channeling the ritual, but the nearby speaker Waylon tried to explain how the ritual demanded sacrifice and energy from the faithful to power a weapon that could fend off the dragon. Suddenly the ground erupted around him as a hulking insectoid burst out of a hole and decapitated the speaker.
Were any of us upset by that?
It's up to you to feel how
The
you
answer is
feel,
no.
but
So my therapist says, it's up to you to feel.
I'm gonna. What did we feel today?
I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
So we'll start with the wide shot. Now that we're inside the bubble of the East Haven, in the middle of the dragon still sieging this town, and you all are in the town hall properly now with the aura that I meant to have last week. Is this blue?
So blue.
Is very blue, Badubi Dabudai. And I'm gonna need some initiative from all of you. As I described before, this is a large insectoid bipedal creature that has kind of a armored, almost turret-looking thing on its back, because it's kind of hulked over, so it's a little bit level on the ground, or level to the, what I'm saying, perpendicular, I guess. And inside you see a miniature little duergar, whom you just fought earlier, that there was duergar that can reduce themselves, shrink themselves. And its eyes glow, and you can see the insectoid. You all know what it is, fucking up by now. But anyway, like responding to,
Yes,
responding to that.
It's Chris's death. That's what this is.
Yeah.
I rolled good initiative, so I'm.
Whoa, that's with a disadvantage. Holy
with disadvantage.
shit!
I rolled a 3.
Damn, you might actually survive this. Yeah, you did roll pretty. I can roll for Edmund. Wow, I rolled extremely well for Edmund. Damn.
God
220.
damn it, he's going better than me.
Yeah, that's really critted.
Ugh,
Jesus.
220s in the initiative roll, which I don't know how that
that's
bodes for the rest
not
of our.
good.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see. You.
Celeste is already on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got her.
Okay.
The Umber Hulk rolled poorly.
God damn it. Oh,
Still clawing its way out of the ground, or is it? Did it
look
come
at
from
these
below
initiatives.
or through a wall?
Through the ground.
It was through the ground. It just came up near a wall, so it kind of crushed this entire wall as part of its process, but it definitely came out from the ground.
I don't feel so bad at my initiative anymore.
Yep. Not so bad anymore.
It's just not like lightning speed, but like, goddamn, you all were like strangely prepared for this. I guess you it spent like its surprise round coming through and basically killing the speaker, and then now this is the you all reacting to that.
Yeah.
It could just be, the last like 12 hours have been nothing but fighting frickin' Duergar, coming in, having to save the Johnsons.
We're just balls of adrenaline now.
Yeah.
We're not. Don't have human reactions.
Well, just in case, I'm gonna bump Edmund down to like wherever in case he comes this first round. And we'll start with Frey. However, Frey, as you start your turn, you note that this creature seems to have a unique way about its eyes. Its eyes are like spinning whirls and giving off some weird signals in your brain. And as you look at it, I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
Oh shit, I think it might be coming.
Incorrect.
No, that's just not going to happen. I'm trying to make sure I don't have anything that'll help me with this before.
Right.
Alright. Fine. Charisma saving throw, huh? I do have inspiration, so that's good.
Hmm.
Hang on to that.
Come in handy.
I don't need it.
Wow, with a +1. All right, you are able to shake off any effects and kind of stare right back at it. As you hear this like buzzing kind of in the background of your mind, but it is nothing to you.
Ray could be charismatic as hell when she wants to be.
Yeah. Raymond is here. Let me switch cameras.
He says Frey's gonna kill you, but like in a sexy way.
All right,
Mhm.
why is... Does anybody else see his camera going off and on?
Woo! Yes.
Yeah, that was me clicking off and on.
Oh, please don't do that.
Ooh, we should all do that.
I will ban you. So fast.
Should I wait on my turn and let Raymond go first, or give him a minute to...
Go ahead and take your turn because you did your save, and then I'll move him back up.
Okay.
I can act. I Thorn Whip. This one right here. I'm just kidding.
Who was sitting next to me?
Just tell me who to hit, and I'll hit them.
Big butt.
Can I hit this lady next to me?
You can. These are all just... So these are the people that were praying to...
They're easy targets.
They're easy targets, I'll be honest. They look like they're half dead from the extreme cold that you've been in this super freezer area. This magical frost aura that you're in. And all these people are kind of praying to the Frostmaiden, but also suffering from the effects of this aura. And then in the middle of your conversation with the speaker, this giant hulking bug monster has burst out of a tunnel, has strapped to his back what looks like a miniature duergar, and killed the speaker. And thus we are in combat.
Oh man.
But yeah, if you want to kill the person next to you, I'm not gonna...
Where's the bug? Oh, there.
They're not gonna be able to stop you.
Can I do a free action and shake the one next to me and be like, "Stop this! Your life isn't worth this!" And then kind of like, I don't know. Is she kneeling? What is she doing? Is she like praying? Like I expect a person to pray?
Yeah, I think she's probably still standing, but you can tell she's definitely just suffering from, like the tips of her fingers are probably getting blackened at this point, and...
I'm gonna grab her wrist and pull them apart and be like, "Stop this insanity. You should believe in science, not religion."
Great as science.
Read this pamphlet I've got.
Help me translate this book. I'm sure whatever is going on, we can figure this out if we use our minds. Stop relying on someone else. And he kind of like, well, if I push her over, that's kind of mean.
Well, mean.
There's a
he just
gentle way,
throws-
I'm sure, of manhandling.
You know, right? He throws her hands down and what is this thing? Is that a chair and a table?
Yeah, this is kind of like a little office area.
Mm-hmm.
Like bookshelves and tables and chairs, almost like a little library room.
That's what he's gonna say. And
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
a persuasion check with advantage. I don't even have my screen on. Persuasion. Persuasion.
Oh, wow.
I have a -1.
Yeah. Despite your best efforts and even the commotion that's going on, you see that many of the people are actually like doubling down on their protestations and their faith. Like, this is, only the Frostmaiden can save us now. She needs our strength and warmth and power.
Screw you. What will it take to walk through Thimbleweed? Is he difficult terrain if I step on him?
I think we determined it's double. But yeah, it is difficult terrain basically to get past somebody.
5,
Yes,
10,
spiky.
20. That is
Small, but
20.
he's always flailing around, using all 5 feet of that space.
Stabbing, well, he does. I don't know why.
I want to Thorn Whip the Duergar mind player. Let's Thorn Whip him. For 21.
So 2 things. 1, the Duergar is very small. And 2, it is encased in what literally looks like a little battle turret. It looks like a tank with like an opening of a slit. Now, obviously, you can target him still, and he can see out of it, but hitting him is extremely difficult. So I'm here to tell you that a 21 is not going to cut it.
Just clang off the metal turret.
Yeah. He's like, literally picture like the top half of a tank thing that you can just like see out like the slit. Except the tank is a giant bug creature.
For, ranged attacks? Not for whenever I get up close and bring my axe down into that little slit opening?
I mean, AC is AC. But I'm curious. I'm thrilled to hear how you're going to work around it.
And what is this creature here? I can't go to this one right here. What is
that? Is Ravesin. You have met her before. She is the frost druid of the Frostmaiden. You all spoke with her back when you were at East Haven. She was a very fervent worshiper, and now she is doing some kind of ritual where she is holding a cage with a flickering blue flame inside of it. And you all have recalled previously when you went into that cave that was full of the Goliaths that were worshiping the Frostmaiden, that they also had a blue flame that was magical and somehow associated with the Frostmaiden. And she's got this thing, and you can see she's constantly talking. She's like babbling this litany, this prayer. And you can, without even rolling a check, you assume that has something to do with the aura of freezing cold weather around you. And her reaction, she's obviously has reacted to this. She's like, gave off a yelp and kind of stumbled back, but she is absolutely spending all of her willpower to keep this going.
I see. All right. Well, as a bonus action, I will attempt to shove her. The ground beneath her will undulate.
Granted, I think we were positing last time that she may be doing the only thing that can stop the dragon. Because because the dragon's attacking the city, and the only thing that the mayor told us last time was that she was summoning a weapon to fight off the dragon.
Yes.
What they said?
That's what the speak. Yeah. So you were not able to speak with her directly because she would not interrupt this ritual. But the speaker basically said what she's doing is creating, and I believe that what he said was a weapon that would help them against the dragon, that could help defeat the dragon. But the cost was that it would take energy and warmth and sacrifice from people in order to create it. And then before you were able to ask a whole lot of follow-up questions, this kind of happened.
Well, I'm still going to do that, but very carefully so she doesn't fall over. I will bring her 5 feet towards me and Valravin.
Okay.
Or 2.
Try to bring her closer.
Try to move her closer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a protective ground shoving.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't quite know what's going on, so she's still going to make a save. She just thinks this is something knocking her around.
Come closer.
This is a strength save.
Come closer.
Yeah.
You can fail this willingly if you like.
I unfortunately had her on whisper mode, so that's my bad, but she did make the save. So she basically stumbles, but you can see her concentrating so much that she thinks this was like an aftershock or something, so she stays planted, which probably is not to her benefit, but a good try.
It is not. Alright, well, that's the end. I will move out of the doorway. I'm sure my friends want to step out, and I don't want to be trampled.
Yeah. Alright, so Frey, you already made the save against its confusing gaze, that it's got these crazy magical eyes that kind of sparkle and whirl like those hypnotic timepiece things. So we don't need to do that again, so you can take your turn.
Okay. So we're gonna just go ahead and pop my last rage. So this is it. After this, I need a nap. And for my form of the beast, I am going to take claws this time.
Like Santa Claus?
Yes, exactly like Santa Claus.
Form of Klaus!
All of a sudden, she's in a red suit with a hat.
Yes.
You get a present.
And then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and get behind him.
Wow.
Jeez.
You see, right where you are, it's dangerous because you see there's a hole. You can right there. You can probably stand on the edge of the hole, and you can see down. Do you have dark vision on? I don't think you usually have it on, right? It's just you have to activate it.
Yeah, I only activate it when it's dark.
Okay. So
I see a hole.
You see a hole, but you can hear voices that sound like duergar.
So as a free action, then Frey will call into the hole. I've killed all your friends already. Stay in the hole.
Very kind of you to warn them.
Yes. I will kill you too. Just wait your turn. And then she's gonna come out swinging. Because, you know, why not?
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that being behind him is gonna be better for me for the save thing, and I won't have to make it because I can't see his eyeballs anymore. Screw it. Yeah, I'm gonna reckless attack too.
Oh boy.
So I'm just swinging. I'm not aiming for anything specific.
Okay.
Even though I want to take out this stupid little duergar.
So you want to aim at the creature, yeah.
Yeah. I do want to take out that duergar, but because then I want to jump in and see if I can control the creature. We'll wait. 19?
That does hit.
Alright.
It's got an armored carapace, extremely chitinous, but you do cut through it.
Oh, that was bad.
Wait, did you hit the bug?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is also armored, but is not in a miniaturized tank.
About a 17.
17 does not. Congratulations, you assholes are finding its AC in the very first attack.
I want to use my inspiration and roll it again.
Go for it.
Why not?
+8.
23.
Yeah. That will do it.
That's a little bit better. That's 10 more.
There you go.
So yeah, that'll be, I believe... Oh, wait. Waiting. I would like to frighten the target. I'm going to add my superiority die to the attack's damage roll. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it is frightened of me until the end of its next turn.
Ooh.
Until the end of my next turn, sorry.
Is there something you can click so I can get that in writing?
It is. Yeah, hang on. I did a thing. Hang on. Where is it?
Right, get it in writing.
Legalize it.
It's my fighting thing.
Yeah.
My fighting style. I haven't used it yet.
Okay.
So it's
You also get to add damage, yeah, and then...
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is the DC. For it to take in. I have to roll my proficiency dice to add that to my superiority die, sorry. Which I think is, what, it's a D6? Yeah. So add 3 more damage to it.
Okay.
You have to make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
15, oh boy.
Yeah. And then... Yeah. So you're now frightened of me.
All right. You scratch into it and it gives off a terrible crooning.
And then, yeah, that's it for right now. So yeah, you're frightened of me.
Okay.
Until the end of my next turn. So even you don't want to look at me.
You're right. Yeah, let's use the crying eyeball. Crying eye. All right. It takes a pretty good blow and it becomes frightened of the little halfling clawed barbarian. Robin, same thing. This creature comes up. You initially, obviously, your natural response is to look at it. And I need to give a charisma saving throw. I think your charisma is pretty good.
pretty good. Is it good enough?
Fascinating.
I need to use my inspiration?
I would heavily recommend the use of inspiration here, Mr. Plus 8.
Alright, well, let's go with that, let's go with that inspiration then.
Pop in some inspiration. Uh-oh!
Oh,
no! Uh-oh!
Do I have... Wait, I rolled a
Dice
2.
gods.
Do I have anything I can do here?
Dice gods have not forsaken me.
I really don't. I got no reactions or anything to... Or it's my turn, but I got nothing to...
Well, on a failed save, Mr.
Yeah.
Lonray,
Go on.
you may roll a d8 to determine what you do.
Oh, no.
Because you are lost in its eyes, literally, just staring
Alright,
into the
hold
depths
on.
and pools.
What kind of ability is this? Because elves do have...
Non-elf kind.
advantage on some things. If this is well, actually, I'll just paste it.
Doesn't say anything about charm. I know that.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it then. Really.
Okay.
Saving goes against charm, and I can't be put to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It never says charm in the thing.
Okay. What does a 7 get me?
A 7 means you have to make a melee attack against a random creature within reach.
Oh.
You punch a woman.
Man, it's a good thing Raveson didn't move now.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Do I get to do anything else, or is that all I do this turn? Can I like move, or is that just?
No, that is all you do. That is your turn. You are lost in the creature's eyes, and all you can do is just, you hear like a whispering and a maddening like siren's call.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, Robin almost in like a dream state pulls his Ulu fist knife out and just punches down at one of these civilians.
Give me an attack roll.
19 for 3. Well, at least it wasn't much damage.
It wasn't much damage. They don't exactly have heroic hit points, but we'll say it was the one to the left of you. You basically just punch like an old woman just square in the mouth, just crack.
Right. It's just, ow.
And at that point, that one like stumbles backwards, like, oh!
Very sorry, dear. I don't mean to do this.
I have no choice.
Well, I'm all for stopping them from praying, but the hit is...
He hates this religion so
Punch him.
much. Offends me so. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, but there's nothing. Valravn is not hypnotized or waylaid outside of his turn, though, right? So he still has his mental faculties now that his turn's over.
Well, it does say you can't take reactions at the start of your next turn.
That's fine. I'm thinking about the mental link between myself and Celeste because he's still in mental control of her.
Gotcha. I'll allow you to maintain control of her. That's a good point. Thank you for asking.
Okay, because I had plans. Valravn had plans, but now Celeste is gonna have to do those plans herself.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're psychically linked, so Celeste can do the plans herself. Celeste is gonna it's gonna look weird to the rest of you. Celeste is gonna walk up to Valravn and
Carry you.
No, well, that's actually better than
Oh, I should have suggested that. I was gonna have her just bodily pick you up and turn around and walk away. Because you're just too stupefied.
That's not a bad idea.
Damn it.
But maybe I'll do that after this. We'll see what it. Yeah, maybe I will. First, she will reach her fungus hands into Valravn's jacket and start fishing around.
Whoa, this is...
Oh.
We are live on Maine, sir.
And she will come out with a potion, which she will immediately drink down, at which point... I actually don't have control of her size. But at which point, Celeste Zombie begins to grow.
Oh, boy.
And she will drink a potion of growth. I do like your idea better, DM. I had some other things I was going to do, but I think I'm going to save those for the time being. And she is going to reach down after she gets huge. She's going to reach down and pluck Valravn from his stupefied state.
It's like a scruff, like a kitten scruff pickup too.
That's
It's not
right.
like a nice. It's just like.
I can't gently. No fine motor control there. And she is going to gently place him like here on the other side of this wall.
Okay.
Reach her arm in and just put him down. At that point, so drinking a potion is a free action, right?
Yeah, we're getting a little. You're stretching
Yeah,
it
I'm gonna
because
say,
she drank it
I'm
from
getting-
your vest and picking you up and dropping you. I think that may have to be all of her action.
Her action, okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. But allow me to do one more logistical thing with my action. Call it her bonus action. I don't know.
Call it her bonus action.
She will, as she's getting the potion off of Valravn, she will also take from his pack a bedroll and a length of rope. And
Well, now I'm super fascinated about what's going on. He's MacGyvering something.
Wielding that bedroll and that length of rope, she will move and get right up on. She's trying to get between Raveson and the Umber Hulk, but there's not really enough space for her giant size. So
Okay.
like, here, I guess, is close enough.
Okay. Curiouser and
All right,
curiouser.
that's her. Yeah.
Thimbleweed, you find that you are, even though you can see its eyes, you find that you're far enough away where you are not affected by its confusing gaze from where you are.
Okay. I will stare at it longingly anyway. This is what you should aspire to, my minions. All right. And I'll shoot it. And reroll some.
Wow.
Man, that's really bad damage. All right.
28.
Roll the. And I'll make it my favorite enemy. I have, one more. Oh my gosh. Right.
That's a lot of twos.
9, 10 damage.
10 damage. Still seems like a good amount of damage.
Yeah, it's alright, but I mean, it's like three extra chances.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll attack him again.
Well, that's, yeah.
16 does not hit.
No, man. Rolled a 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. That's my turn.
All right. From the tunnel fray, you see.
I want you not to come out.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have anywhere to go.
Oh, hang on. It skipped him. Come back. GM layer, they get skipped.
Because it's on the GM layer.
I know. That's awkward, though, because I want to bring it back up. Alright, yeah, so one of them comes charging up Frey from the tunnel. And a bit crowded right here, but still within melee, can squeeze about right here. And then turn around and curse at you in Duergar.
I cursed him in Halfling.
Which is the worst curse words?
Yeah, we need a protocol
for Frey,
droid in
it's
here.
not legit curse words. It's words that you put together that just sound really weird or
Okay.
really mean. Like in Halfling, it would be like, your mother smells like rotten eggs.
I was just thinking of sound, because like you know, French cussing sounds all eloquent and nice, and then like Russian cussing sounds
French cussing.
very, very mean.
And you
Or
recklessly
German.
attacked, I believe, right?
I did.
Alright, let's get some advantage here.
Yeah, that'll hit.
20 for 7. And these
Whatever.
duergar have been pumping iron, and they can attack twice
Oh.
with their war
Ooh,
picks.
that's
Jim.
not- Yeah, it's still gonna hit.
Ooh. Iron piercing. Go, duergar. Reinforcements have arrived.
Because the Umber Hulk wasn't enough.
Ah, the thing resizes. Nice. Yeah, alright, so the Hulk... so it is frightened of you.
Which means it has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. And it can't willingly move closer to me.
I don't think it can move any closer to you.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it has
So-
disadvantage
okay.
on its attack rolls.
Although you recklessly attacked, so that would be...
It would offset the reckless
Offset.
and it would just be a straight normal if it
Okay.
attacks me.
Alright, it's gonna give you it's gonna turn around and definitely give you a claw attack.
That hits. Okay.
Slashing.
Okay.
It will give you... It's gonna try to lean in with its crushing giant friggin' the Hercules beetle things, rhino beetles. Mandibles. Hell yes.
Okay.
Almost a crit
That was
on that
almost a
one.
crit.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Oh, man. I know, I'm not rolling particularly good on the damage either.
Rolling good enough.
And fuck it, it's gonna do all three of them on you.
Alright.
Or
Sounds about
claw.
right.
There we go.
Oh my
Alright.
God.
7.
Okay.
Does it get to repeat the save at all, or is this just frightened from now on?
It's just right until the end of my next turn.
Oh, the end of your next turn. Okay. Gotcha. All right, I rolled for the commoners because I had them.
Oh, wait.
Wait, I'm waiting.
I'm gonna let my Charlatan crown go off.
Oh, yeah.
You wait.
Okay.
Oh, you can ignore that rage piece of it.
Round is also
All right.
ranged.
As a reaction after taking damage, I can see within 60 feet. Creature damages missing DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, or it takes 2d10 psychic damage on a failed save. And then
Okay.
I can choose to spend additional charges to increase the damage by 1d10 per charge spent. So this is just the standard charge, which I think is 1, and I have 3 total, I think.
I'm gonna make you choose now before I roll a save. How many charges you want to use?
So because I only have to roll the save once, right? Even if I use extra charges?
Correct. Yeah, it only has the one save.
Okay. So I'm just gonna... I'll blow one more charge, so I'll blow 1 charge.
Okay.
On top of the one that I'm already using to use the crown.
Okay.
So I'll add another d10 to the 7.
Oof.
Alright.
Oof.
Call.
So DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Ah.
All right. Takes
Alright.
full damage from that assault on you.
17,
Yeah.
17 psychic damage.
Yeah, it goes hand, it's just clawing and shredding and attacking, and then you just, hold a hand to the crown or however you want to do it, and you can see it just reels backwards. It's like, "Arrgh!"
I really want it to fall out on its back and be like...
Yeah. All right, so that was a good use of it. So the commoners, I kind of rolled for them because they're also being affected by the gaze of the creature.
Oh, wonderful.
This is how he was planning to kill you, Chris. By the way.
So I actually pre-rolled all of their what was going to happen to them because I want to roll a bunch of fucking red shirt saves. Most of them do get affected by the gaze, but the effect is that they just stand there stupefied. Like there's no more prayers, no more anything. They just stare at it and they're just spittle dripping from their mouths and just staring at it. One of them, however, does go into like a shrieking fury and lashes out with an attack. We'll just do it on Celeste because she's surrounded by like 4 of them, so that makes sense. And literally, like, one of them just, like, pulls a fucking dagger out. Was apparently real good with that dagger. And yeah, attacks for 3 damage.
Alright.
Similar to what happened to you, Valrobin, basically. Just completely lost in it and responding with rage. A couple others end up running and when they're not affected, and they kind of end up crowding this area quite a bit, trying to flee out of there. You're not sure what the Mind Master and the tank thing is doing because you can't really see it that well, but every once in a while you can maybe see kind of a glowing eye effect, and you see the creature's eyes kind of glow as well. And you feel like it is, with its action, it actually like absolves the creature of any mental ailments going on and helps direct its gaze somehow away so it never stares at the duergar allies. But it uses its entire action to do that. It's like a, you call it the friend or foe system is the Mind Master up there.
Oh, he's actively trying to force the Umber Hulk to not look at the other duergar?
Correct.
Like, physically?
Or mentally, like he's using mental powers
It's
do it?
yeah, it's mentally basically. He's not like, yeah, he's not pulling on reins or
Have,
anything.
like
No.
powers inside?
Yeah, it's still a living creature. He's doing it all through like mental commands, yeah. Another duergar comes out, but this one comes out of the tunnel on the other side of the Umber Hulk and throws itself at Raveson, who's still trying to do the ritual. And both of those attack. And she cries out in pain, and kind of stumbles back a little bit, but still like grits her teeth and continues chanting and mumbling. And kind of at this point, she kind of tries to break eye contact, and because her eyes are so unfocused, she's not even looking at the Umber Hulk, so she's unaffected by. You can tell that she's kind of, glancing around and trying to motion for whatever to all of you to come help, basically. Although we've already got Celeste and Frey up there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Edmund. Now that you have seen this thing in action and you know what its gaze can do, I will give you the choice. You can either continue using your eyesight like normal and make the save because you are in range of its confusing gaze, or you can choose to avert your eyes, but you would effectively have the blinded condition.
Let me look at what blinded means. Hold on.
Oh, here, I got it up for you. I'll copy it in.
Blinded creature can't see, automatically fails any ability check. So as long as I don't do an attack or anything, I'm okay, right?
In theory, although a lot of spells I think do say that you have to see your target, but it depends on the wording of the spell.
Now, have we ever come across what would happen in this world if you drank 2 potions with different effects?
I mean, I know there's rules that say that they don't stack if they have the same effect. But, I mean, I don't know.
What are you talking, mega grow yourself or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 2 different effects. All right. I have my transform potion I'd like to give to Celeste.
What potion is this?
It's my special one. Shoot, what's it called?
Everybody's just abusing the fact that she has no free will, so just fucking drugging her full of all your experimental potions
Might
and
as
thing.
well.
She's like
It
our
is called
golem now. We're
That's
just gonna,
true.
like, get her out.
Fair.
It is called experimental elixir.
There's no agency. We can just drug her with whatever we can later on.
She's a poison taster first. A sip of this first.
Although, as I read it, it says the drinker's body is transformed as if by the alter self spell. The drinker determines the transformation caused by the spell. Wouldn't it be sad if, like, Spore Celeste transformed into regular Celeste?
Yeah, I don't think she would be able to actually make that choice.
Ah, damn. Alright. Alright, second plan. What would it take to allow me to climb up the bug? I'd like to.
To climb on top of the bug. This is a Heather question, I feel like. We have a rule for this. It's called something we used to do all the time in Tomb Annihilation, because that's what she did.
Large
Oh, the
monsters,
goddamn it, Heather, stop doing this
Yeah,
shit.
climbing onto larger creatures. We've got, yeah, I'll copy and paste it. You can make an athletics or acrobatics check versus the target's acrobatics check. And climbing onto a larger creature this way grants advantage to the grappler/climber. The large creature can attempt a strength check versus the climber's skill check to shake them off. That's, I think, on the if the creature uses an action to do that.
Strength or so athletics or acrobatics.
Yep.
Okay, let's try it. So 5,
Why?
10, 15, 20.
Chew.
I'm gonna try to climb the bug.
I'm excited. Sure, out if I haven't already.
20.
Wow.
Oops, it's not a. Ooh,
Pretty good roll.
this is a pretty good roll. Here, you all know what this is. Picture that with a little tank turret on the back of it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, and I have a acrobatics. This thing's not very acrobatic.
Not very smart either.
Yeah. All right,
As I-
Edmund, you effectively are able to climb on top of it. Now that is an action to do that.
No.
No, you're just up there.
Yeah.
Man. All right, hold on. Let me get something else. I mean, I'll still climb them, but
Okay.
Yeah, it was
I was gonna do
successful.
something else.
Yeah, so uniquely you can climb onto it, and now you are basically like right next to this fucking tank thing, and you can clearly see in there is one of those duergar. You probably recognize the look. Maybe he's got like some face tattoos or something about, you know, how they operate. But you can also see its eyes glowing once in a while, like flashing, and you recognize the duergar mind masters that are capable of doing some, having those mental powers, as well as capable of shrinking themselves down.
All right, so I'm on top of the bug right now. Can I like hunker down and hold on tight and then be done?
Yeah.
And I want to be down because I don't know what he's gonna do through his eye slit. I want to be out of his range of vision.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow it. I think there's enough. I mean, it's not as easy for you to be up there. If the creature made some like sudden movements or something, you might feel, especially because if you know it's capable of tunneling, so clearly if it did that, that would be worrisome for you. But as long as it kind of stays generally where it is, you feel like you could effectively sit up there and, yeah, be out of. Because he's in a tank turret with a little like slot for protection, he also doesn't have very good, necessarily vision right around him. Speaking of the duergar. So yeah, I'll allow you to basically get out of the way.
I'll hold on tight.
All right, Frey, you witness Edmund, inspired by a sudden burst of heroism and bravery, climb this creature and hunker down next to the duergar turret on top.
I didn't realize it was gonna be action.
Mm.
So
I thought I was gonna be able to do more.
You hear Frey start cursing in halfling because he beat her up there to it.
It's a party up there. Everybody's invited.
there's space up here for you.
I have to Google like how many creatures can an Umberhulk fit on its back.
Okay, so for my first attack, I'm going to use my claws on the duergar.
Okay.
And again, we'll just go reckless attacking because, you know what.
Yeah, it worked well for me.
Oh, no, first I'm going to take a free action and drink a potion.
Oh, we have to do the eye thing though first. Unless
Oh, do I really?
yeah, you do. It's definitely doing a sweep around. But you have a choice. You can either make the save and accept and use your eyes, or you can literally do the Medusa thing. You're already making the save. Okay. Everyone wants to lock eyes with it.
Mm-hmm. So let me drink my potion now.
No, that's not good enough. You're
Ah, shit.
yeah, you become like Valravan, you become lost in its whirling eyes and crooning sounds. Somebody in the chat mentioned the Hypnotoad sound effect, which I like that. I need you to roll a d8 for me to see what you do on your turn.
What did I roll on this? Okay. All right. 1d8. 6.
On a 6, you take no action, but use all your movement to move in a random direction. That's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So why
Around it, yeah.
don't we... Let's see. You can really only move... Well, you could move down the hole. Let's use cardinal directions. So we're going to roll a d4. If you roll a 1, you go down the hole. If you roll a 2, you go south and end up going upstairs. If you roll a 3, you go kind of back towards where you came from, where your allies are. And if you roll a 4, you go to the west and go down to the basement.
Those are not cardinal directions. That's fine, but
Yeah.
Well, you
No,
can't. We can't do east, so yeah. That's true. It's north, south, southwest,
Alright, I'm
or
going down the
west.
hole.
You're going down the hole. Charge. All right, so you just feel a sudden and inexplicable urge to charge down this hole
Just jump.
with all your
Yep.
movement, which is going to trigger up attacks of opportunity because you're using your own movement to do that.
But I'm being forced to do it by the Umber Hulk. So if you're forced to move, then that doesn't give you...
But you're
attacks
using
of
your own
opportunity.
movement on your turn to do it, and that's the big kicker.
God damn it.
Yeah. The
All
Umber
right.
Hulk will get a... Which you didn't recklessly attack, and so it's just normal.
Miss.
Ooh, it misses. All right. And then the Duergar will also attempt... Oh,
Super miss.
yeah, they both
Right.
miss. You go tumbling down into the dark tunnel.
How much damage am I rolling for falling in a tunnel?
No, you don't take any damage. It's kind of nicely sloped, so you just can kind of charge downward.
Okay.
But you do come face to face with another Duergar who looks as surprised to see you coming charging down.
Cool. Since that was just my movement, can I attack him?
It says you take no actions.
Oh, well, damn. Then I shouldn't have been able to move.
I'm actually going to put you in this room with this Duergar. But you're in a tunnel. You're in a tunnel, whatever your movement is, 30 feet down.
well, Freya, I was thinking about healing you, but now you're gone.
No longer in sight. No longer in sight.
Fine. It's fine.
The good news is it shouldn't
Um,
affect you next time unless somehow that creature ends up going down the tunnel.
Right.
All right, Valravn, thanks to you being on the other side of a wall, you broke line of sight, so you are not affected by the teasing gaze this time. What a fun creature.
Yeah.
At least I'm not going to be affected next time.
Yeah.
All right. Valravn's.
Oh, shit. Yeah, chat might be correct. Is rage gone since you didn't attack?
Come on.
She's going to
Here.
be pissed now.
Terrible. Moving to
Oh, man.
All right. Valravn is going to, understanding.
You know what? F you, chat.
Yeah, no, right. That's a bad one. That's some like.
Yeah. Yeah. My rage is gone.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody said no. She got attacked. If you get attacked, do you keep it?
No, you have to take damage. So, my rage lasts for
Wow.
1 minute. It ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then.
Because both those attacks opportunity missed you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I
There's
have
also-
taken
no, there
damage
also-
since my
there are also
last
a bunch,
turn.
Those are also a bunch of or conditions also.
Yeah.
So any one of those happening and you did not attack. So that's.
But I mean, I have taken damage since my last turn, though, so that would actually say my rage would stay based on what this rules.
I think I could say any of those happening would cause
Mhm.
the rage to end, and you not attacking is one of those. So
Yeah.
that sucks. I hope you're okay down in the hole.
Not for long.
All right, Valravn trying to
In
keep
the
his
hole.
eye on the ground and only focused on the back of Giant Celeste, so as not to meet the gaze of this Umber Hulk. Will step out. And he will begin reciting. Oh shoot! I wanna.
Insect poetry.
Is it gonna be better for me to do this or? No, I'm gonna do. Okay. He begins reading or writing. The giant Celeste, facing against the giant insect in a battle for the ages. But unknown to the insect, the inhuman mind of the half-orc before it would prove superior. And he will give Celeste, poor Celeste, a bardic inspiration.
Which I would let it use because it's being commanded by you.
Right, yes. And he will continue speaking. And all those creatures that saw her ghastly, rotting fungal form and smelled her fungal odors.
What? Not the fungal
Alright.
odors.
Fungal odor.
Fungal odor.
Describe these fungal odors. Rot,
Was
I guess.
struck dumb by the smell and found their muscles aching and their movements slow.
How many of these do you have? God, every time with this guy in the slow spell.
I mean, they all have multi-attack, so I got.
Yes, they do. So you're just dropping this shit in the middle. Or this is the one you get to choose. That's so nice.
Yeah.
There's no AoE.
Yep, just dropping
This
in
is
the middle
nice.
of all these
Yeah.
guys.
I was hoping you would slow half your allies.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's a 40-foot cube. I don't know if that goes down into the tunnel where Celeste is, but at the very least, I can see all the ones up at the top of the tunnel.
Ray.
I said Celeste.
You
That's
did.
what I'm talking about, Celeste. That one doesn't
Uh-huh.
count.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
um
mm.
I will. I mean, a 40-foot cube. If you would know, they you know what, they were coming up out of the tunnel, so you could probably just surmise like maybe I should drop into the cube a little bit or drop into the tunnel a little bit. So yeah, I'll give it. I'll make it roll a save. I'll give you that one.
I don't have to roll a save, do I?
No.
No,
I
he-
choose.
Yeah, he gets to choose the creatures, but you don't have to see them.
Well, the problem is he doesn't know there's a duergar down here.
He doesn't, but I'm gonna give it to him because he just kind of put a generic cube on there, and this is just a happy accident that it comes there.
He knows there's Duergar down that tunnel at least. He saw them coming out.
Yeah. All right, this is a wisdom. I got everybody. No damage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we actually had quite a few saves.
Yeah, he did. One Duergar and one Umber Hulk.
So that one saves. Yeah, so the ones that failed were Duergar number 1 and the Umber Hulk. Both get affected by the slow. Which -2 to their penalty, -2 penalty to AC, saving throws, use reactions.
One attack.
And
That's the big
one,
one.
wow, yeah, because you
One
could see
attack.
it was triple attacking, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, you effectively slow down 2 of them.
What was the other thing?
You gave Bardic Inspiration to Celeste. Should I mark that, or
That's-
can you?
that's-
I can remember that.
Yeah, I'll remember it. Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah, I forgot Duergar do have advantage. Well, they made it anyway. Well, 2 of them did. I guess I'll re-roll for number 1. Thank you, chat. Look at them on my
Well,
side.
hold on. If you didn't roll advantage on this, then you should be rolling a bunch more dice because 18 and 16 would be the first guy. 12 and 20 would be the second.
That's
guy.
true. Yeah.
So you just need to re-roll two more, I guess, guys. I guess the Duergar and then the Duergar Mindmaster.
Well, the Mind Master's got its own. I think it's got a different stat block though.
Ah.
So
He doesn't have advantage.
he does, but he already made the save anyway. And he, like I say, he's got a different save, so I'm going to count him
Well, that's
separately
what
in the
I'm
Duergar.
Well,
But what I'm saying is like the number of rolls. You made 4 rolls here,
Yeah.
so that only covers the first 2 Duergar.
Right. So the first one should be an 8. It was 18 or 16, so we made the save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the second one.
would be like 12 and 6.
Yeah, I don't think my macro gives a chance to. It didn't ask me for advantage, so maybe that's why I didn't do it.
Oh yeah.
I need to watch that. Okay, so let's just roll for. I just need to make one roll because I need to make advantage again for. All right, so this is duergar number 2.
3.
2.
This is the second roll for 2, right? Because he already made it. But I guess.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he already made it. Yeah, and then you make 2 more for Duergar.
So I'm just gonna make one more to see if the other duergar can make it. Basically.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Is a wisdom save. It is not. Okay.
All right.
And then you need to make 1 for the Umber Hulk.
Umber
no,
Hulk
never
does
mind.
not have
Oh,
advantage.
yeah.
Yeah, although you surmise the Mind Master is doing whatever he can to try to help him, but does
Yeah.
not have advantage initially, at least. All right, is that it?
That.
All right. Your enlarged Spore Servant.
Okay. Not that I'm gonna attack anyway, but do we even think that whatever the Umber Hulk's doing would affect Spore Celeste?
She does not have what you would say eyes.
Ah, that is a good point.
She
Yes.
has the blind sight.
Yes.
So
yes,
she is
okay.
uniquely suited to battle this creature.
Alright. She's gonna do a fucking Kratos move. She is going to, with her enlarged hands. I was gonna do something else, but when I heard you say that the Umber Hulk was actively looking, now she's gonna grab it by those 2 front mandibles, like with her hand. She's gonna grab the mandibles, and she is going to like she's shoving a bull's head. She's going to force the Umber Hulk's head to look at his allies.
Oh, what is this? I'm picturing this from something else too. Somebody like grabbed, a creature that did that and like turned their
arms
head.
and
Yeah.
legs.
Forget what it is, but yeah, I like it. Okay, well that's obviously a contested grappling maneuver.
Which she has advantage on.
Use the make a special attack. More than one size loading is free. And you try to see a target make a grapple check instead of an attack roll. An athletics check contested by the target's athletics or acrobatics check. Thing is pretty strong, but yeah, obviously Celeste is large.
Maybe, or she might use robotic inspiration.
That's true. I see. I see. Pretty strong. We'll see. Ooh, it's a big, strong creature.
All right, let's see what a D8 can do.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the D8 do. Oh
Yeah,
man,
gives you a
gives you a
21.
21 to beat the 19. Wow, impressive. So many times are you clutch with these fucking bard dice.
I'm handy.
Yeah.
Hard
Okay.
After all.
That's right.
Yeah, so the zombie Celeste effectively physically grabs the creature, grapples it. And yeah, I will allow it to at least lose the ability to like focus its head in certain ways.
Yeah, she's trying. I don't know how much success she's gonna have, but she's trying to turn the head to face the duergar themselves.
Sure.
Like turn it back on its
Yeah.
allies.
No, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, so you're grabbing it and shoving it around. Technically still has the grappled condition also. Means its speed is 0, I believe, while it's grappled. You know what? I bet.
That is her turn.
I wonder if slow is supposed to affect it too. I didn't even check that.
I think it was just dex saves.
Oh,
I
just
think
dex
I looked
saves.
and
Okay.
I was curious about that myself.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna forget about all those debuffs, so you have to remind me.
Yeah, mine should AC. I don't guess.
Yeah. Okay, that is an action to do that, and I think she only has the one action.
Yep. And she doesn't have any other bonus action stuff. I mean, I guess you could try to punch it. I don't know if it'll be, but no, because she's like both hands. Like she's really invested in this. She's
Okay.
both hands
Yeah.
on that head, trying to
Yeah.
shift him around.
I like it. All right, Thimbleweed, once again, you are out of range. Your area is getting crowded with fleeing townsfolk, although they're not really like screaming and running away. It's more like they were affected by the creature's gaze. They're just kind of in this weird stupor of running away. So it's a very odd scenario. They are like crowding up that doorway. But you still have...
Do not
Good.
Do not touch me. I am Thimbleweed. I am my own man.
Yeah, like shoving them back.
You're... I'll...
kill all of you.
Yeah, that's right. I'll kill you. I'll attempt to shoot the Mine Master, the guy on the back of the
Ooh. Okay.
Umber Hulk.
So, yeah. Okay. It's pretty hard, but you've got some pretty good attack rolls.
All right.
That is not going to be enough to hit the Mine Master with the turret.
Keep rolling sub 10.
Sub 10. Yeah, you have a plus 10.
Ah.
That arrow goes just ting right off the thing. Edmund, you like feel a little oof of air.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Another 8.
All right. That's it.
Arrows come raining in. All right, so now the duergar gets to make the confusing gaze save thanks to the combined efforts of Valravn and Celeste. And it is not very charismatic.
No, it's not.
Chris, you have the honors of rolling the d8 to see what happens.
Okay.
That's very satisfying for you. As you recall, that means it makes a random melee attack, and the only thing in
okay.
front of it is the Umber Hulk.
Awesome.
Yeah. It will make a random melee attack against the Umber Hulk,
Pick that Hulk. Oh,
which misses.
Great.
But that's all it does on its turn. Oh, now it gets interesting. So the Umber Hulk is currently grappled by Celeste. It's also slowed. So I think on its turn, it's just going to try to free itself. Is that an action, I think? Yeah, escaping a grapple. Use its action to escape. Athletics or acrobatics by athletics. So yeah, it doesn't like the situation at all. So it's going to use its action to try to free itself. And obviously it's just going to be another tested check. This is essentially another athletics versus athletics check.
Okay.
For the Umber Hulk. Ooh.
Double 19. Oh,
22. Oh man, it's a huge battle going on right here between these two forces. But it does wrest control. However, it is slowed, and that is because it's slow. That's the only thing it can do. Basically, is just break free of that hold.
yeah.
And then at the end of its turn, it can try to repeat that Wisdom save,
That's right.
and it is still slowed.
Okay.
All right, you see the other many townsfolk now just like, again, very stupefied and just kind of running in random directions. Thimbleweed is just like, you're literally just surrounded by people in like a stupefied gaze, just trying to like bump around you. It's just, your social anxiety is spiking terribly. They're all escaping out of there. The Mine Master is getting extremely frustrated, but he doesn't have the ability to end the slow effect on the creature. However, seeing as that it's now disentangled from Celeste, it regains composure, and you can see his eyes flashing, and the Hulk's eyes kind of, even the whirling eyes kind of flash for a moment, and it makes sure to avoid the gaze of the other duergar, but that's all it does in its turn. Duergar down the tunnel with Frey. Will attempt to attack you, Frey.
Right. I've been reading about this since.
Oh, yes.
Too.
Okay, we've reached this point.
I'm pretty positive your rage is still up because it's.
Chat's been having a go at this discussion, too.
At the end of your turn,
Mm-hmm.
since the end of your last turn, had you ever taken damage?
Yes.
Then the rage is still up.
Which is what I was arguing before,
Yeah.
and
I was looking
Yeah.
at the or thinking it's like a series of any of these. It's not.
yeah, if I take any
yeah.
damage, my rage is still up.
Yeah, that's what I'm
The problem
understanding.
is, see, hun, where you got screwed in trying to get rid of my rage is you had that other freaking duergar down there. Had you not had that duergar down there and I was unable to get up to make an attack on, I would not have been able to do. My rage would have been gone. But because there's a duergar down here, I now have the ability to keep my rage going. And the fact that you hit me a couple times.
Okay. So, still enraged, thankfully, because you're still taking damage. That duergar...
I've also been reading the Ask the Sage stuff. I was
Yeah.
about to, when my turn came back around, I was be like, well, guess what? My rage is still here.
I will accept the ruling.
Fight for your rights here.
All right, so we'll attempt to attack you, Frey.
Yeah, it hits.
Your lord.
8, yeah.
If you guys could just fucking miss once, that'd be great.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be great.
Would be great. And another 7. Jesus. Just absolutely hacking and just screaming out in various undercommon threats.
Man, I'm glad my rage is still up.
Right.
That's all it does in the tunnel. And then number 2 continues to hack at Raveson. Oh boy.
God.
Yeah, a war pick just like crunches into her midsection. She like stumbles back and you see blood pooling out her, or like explode from her mouth. That one misses, but he did enough damage to the first one. She falls to one knee, and the cage is like still in her hand, but her hands are shaking now, and you could see just, you know, definitely blood just seeping out of her. Edmund, you're still on top of this creature. You are in the I've described this many times with Heather and Tomb. The safest position to be when fighting a big monster is usually on its back. So you find yourself out of the gaze of the creature, because it's not used to having to turn around to look at its back. It's not a fucking owl. As well as being out of sight of the Mind Master. So you do not have to make the confusing gaze check.
Oh, now I'm conflicted.
Your patience has been rewarded, and now I'm excited to hear, yeah, what happens.
I was gonna do something, but now that I had to say Raveson.
Hmm. I mean, that's up to you. He's having this is the moment he's having this crisis of conscience after all that in Sunblight, and now suddenly he's found himself again. Chris is just choking on the drama of it all.
Oh my god, guys!
Are you okay?
I just started laughing and inhaled a mouthful of whiskey. This fucking hurts.
Severe heartburn racing through his body.
It burns in a new way.
Chris failed a con save and takes 1d6 acid damage.
Do I need to look up
I'm
the
making him laugh more.
non-emergency number? for you,
More
Chris?
pain. All right, we've all stalled. Raymond, what do you got for us?
Robin, are you sure Raveson should be saved?
I believe she's our only hope, dear boy. Against the dragon, anyway.
Robin's in the corner sipping a flask and quickly puts it away.
Well, you see.
It's choking it up.
How does number 2 look?
See my face.
Number 2 looks fine. He's just been hacking away at, and Raveson hasn't taken any damage. Okay, so to update you, the Umber Hulk looks pretty wounded. It has taken a pretty good beating from a combination of attacks, mostly from Frey. However, the 2 duergar out here, including the one in the turret, have not been touched at all. But the number 1 duergar and the Umber Hulk are both still affected by the slow spell.
I know, but blood shot out of Raveson. It
Yeah.
doesn't sound good.
She's not looking too good.
Damn you, DM.
How dare you put me in this position?
Raveson, grab onto my thorn whip. And he's going to gently whip it out at her.
That's a quote for the ages.
As he can.
As gently as possible, he's going to whip her.
Oh man, thank you for that. So okay, the Vine Whip is not necessarily designed for this. It's an attack roll, I believe, that's involved, but I'm sure we can come up with something. You could attack like an object nearby, technically, to cast the spell, and then maybe she could. Are you trying to have her grab onto it to where she ends up next to you? Because that's probably a
pull her
bridge
towards me.
too far.
You think so? Seems quite doable to me.
Let's look at the spell description. Get a long vine-like whip covered in thorns. That's gonna be painful if she grabs onto it. Lashes out at your command toward a creature in range. Make a melee spell attack to the target. If the attack hits, creature takes 1d6 piercing damage. Creature is large or smaller. You pull the creature up to 10 feet close to you. All right, well,
But gently.
gently. I'm gonna allow it, but she's still gonna take the damage from it because if she's grabbing onto this little thorn whip, I mean, you can't. It's like a fucking rose thorn. You're gonna take some scratches now. Obviously, 4 is not a lot.
That's fair.
Okay.
Pull her up to the Umber Hug with me.
I don't know if there's enough room for all of these people up here. I think you're gonna have to put her down somewhere else if you really want to have her. I don't think I can allow this many people up on the Umber
Or
Hulk.
you get down and leave her up there.
I mean that is an option, but I think we've reached some kind of maximum occupancy. Mainly because it also has, like I said, this fucking battle tank turret on its back. There's just not a lot of wiggle room.
Fine.
Spilled my drink everywhere.
All right. Can I redo my turn then?
Sure. This was all
There's
in
not enough space.
theory, yeah.
All right, fine.
It was a cool idea, but I honestly think it would just be a bridge too far to try to fit 2 normal-sized people plus a battle turret on the back of a large creature.
Fine.
That is not designed for mounts.
Touch the wall nearby and cause the floor to undulate to try to push number 2 to the left. Let's try that.
Okay. It's a
Down the hole.
strength. Does have advantage with the duergarness. And plants his feet.
Can I jump in like a big arch and land right here?
Yeah, I'd give you an acrobatics check to avoid taking any falling damage as you jump from a fairly large creature and jump, yeah. Or it'd be like a deck save, probably.
What is an ability check? Is that when I click on the leftmost column?
Well, you can do a deck saving throw. That would be the... Click the save button.
You break your ankle.
Yeah, that's not good. You take 3 damage, and yeah, you hear some nasty cracks and pops as you come tumbling down.
I'm gonna grab Raveson.
Okay.
Come with me, he says. And hopefully she will allow.
She is horrifyingly cold to the touch. You're already in a very cold zone, so it doesn't even register you in terms of like, oh, this is really bad, but it takes you a minute to realize like, wow, she does not even feel like a normal human would feel. Like she feels like just fucking like grabbing an ice sculpture almost.
I use my mechanical arm
Okay, there
to
you go.
avoid cold damage.
Yeah, I mean, you're already affected by the frozen zone, so it's not gonna be any kind of mechanical thing, but just describing the fact that she feels like dangerously cold. But yes, you do grab her.
Let me drag her another 10 feet and
Sure.
shove her into the room next to Robin.
Okay, physically grabbing her backwards.
She's so important.
All right, I'll let you do all of that, and without even an action or something, because she seems willing at that point. It's like you're, kind of grabbing her, we'll say gently, and she seems, although she's in her trance mode, she seems to be realizing what's going on. Obviously, her current condition is extremely wounded. But yeah, you can shove her back in there. And I will give you a point of inspiration for working this hard to save Raveson.
He sees, thank you. He sees Robin almost dead. He sees Thimbleweed surrounded by his harem, and he shuts the door.
Meanwhile, Thimbleweed in the office.
He's gonna shut the door.
Shut the door. Okay. All right, Thimbleweed.
Don't lock me in here with them.
I will shut the door. Yep, so, Robin, you just see Edmund, poke around and just shove an extremely bloodied, wounded Raveson right in the corner. And you see and you feel that, well, you actually don't feel because you're Ring of Warmth, but somehow you can kind of sense the fact that the cold aura is radiating off of her, and specifically the little cage with the flame inside. that she's carrying, and despite everything that's happened to her, she's still holding on to this and still doing the litany prayer and still like has her eyes in focus, like she's still trying to keep that up.
Okay.
All right. I appreciate the bout of heroism, Edmund. That was impressive.
If you had heard what I wanted to do,
We'll talk about it in Frostside chat. We can discuss it.
so cool.
That was so cool. I appreciate what you just did. I thought that was cool. You know what? It's cool to save people. I'm gonna say it.
You want me to just say what I was going to tell you?
All
Just
right.
so
All right. It looks like you're gonna burst.
I was going to take my beam cannon and aim it through the slit and tell the guy to get out.
Ottoman,
Fucking T-1000 getting in the helicopter. Get out. That would have been also really badass.
Would have been great.
And you and Mike.
You might still have an opportunity. Frey, it is
No.
your opportunity now. You are in the tunnel. You are,
Bleeding.
yeah, you see out of the corners of your vision what looks like a man with black robes and a scythe kind of waving at you.
All right. Well, for my
He's
free
pointing
action,
to his wrist.
when are you going to die? For my free action, I'm going to drink a potion.
Okay.
We have a potion of healing. Thank you, chat.
Just-
2d4 plus
Oh,
2.
this is your second, or no, you haven't drank the other one yet. Yeah.
Nope, this is my first one. So, and then I'm going to take my bonus action. And I'm going to take second wind. So,
Ah.
give me some more hit points.
There you go. Yep. Keep yourself up.
1d10 plus 1. I only have one level of fighter.
Hmm.
Take it.
Oh, almost max from the second win. 10 hit
Nice.
points.
Alright. Now I feel a lot better.
It's more than the potion of healing.
Alright.
So that's a
So
full,
basi-
that's a full round of
yeah.
damage you're about to take. So yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
max potion of healing too. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. So basically what the little duergar guy sees is he just sees Frey like stand up and just start patting herself off, chug what looks like a potion of healing. He's not real sure it's in a flask. It's questionable at best. It smells like the whiskey that Chris tried to
Potions
Breathe in.
and
Right.
quotes. Yeah, don't
Um,
breathe it.
yeah. Someone in chat had a hilarious thing. How to silence a bard, aerosol 10-year-old scotch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. So I mean, you just see her just like, you know, she rolls her shoulders back, pops her neck, and then just looks at him and goes, "Oh, hello," and swings. And we will recklessly attack because I'm
Naturally.
down here and I can.
Now you do the Rorschach like you're stuck in here with me.
Uh-huh.
Dorga was initially very pleased to see a wounded halfling come running down the stairs, clearly under the effects of the Umber Hulk.
And then he's now really, really questioning his friend, the Mind Mage, about like what he actually sent down here. Like, why? Why would you do this to me?
21 does hit.
Alright.
Ooh,
13.
13.
And then we'll just swing again. Oh, that's going
Oh, it's Crit City!
to be good.
First crit? Well, no, I guess I had one earlier.
Hang on, can I re-roll that damage? Hang on.
It doesn't matter. You destroy that duergar. I mean, if you want to roll dice, I'll let you, but
No, it's fine.
you absolutely decapitate this poor duergar who thought he had you dead to fucking rights. Like
Almost did.
half a second ago, you had
almost
nothing
did.
left in the tank.
A bloodied, crumpled halfling
Yeah.
in the rubble. He walks
All of a
up.
sudden, you just drink a potion. You just—I don't even know what second wind looks like. You just like grit your teeth or something.
The second wind is like the rolling of the shoulders, cracking the neck muscles. It's the just stretching out, you know.
Yeah.
And then
Maybe
the
crack a one-liner.
yeah,
Man, and then the tables just fucking turn.
yeah, and then she looks up the hole that she ran down, and I'm only going to go halfway, or like maybe 2/3 of the way back up the hole.
Okay.
So not enough for the Umber Hulk to see me coming, or the
Okay.
other duergar to see me coming.
Yeah.
But like in that little darkness, all you see is just like her glowing eyes. So if you look down, it looks scary as hell, but she's just like waiting in the wings.
Yeah, and you feel like from your position, because you are literally, if you look up there, you're basically staring at the Umber Hulk's ass still. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think insects have asses, but although it's bipedal, so it had to have some kind of
It's got some
cheek
kind of a
plates or
rear
something.
end.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's clearly not
Yeah.
like looking back at the hole. So yeah,
That's
okay.
fine. I don't want it to look down at the hole. I want it to continue to face another direction.
Yeah, it
So
seems
I'm like 3/4, like almost like right there at the edge where you can almost see me, but not really.
okay.
So that way, when I jump out, I'm hoping it can be a nice surprise for everybody.
Indeed. All right. So the door is well, Robin. Yeah, you see Thimbleweed just surrounded by stupefied people who had fled the room, and then a very injured Raveson still doing the ritual, and then the door closed, presumably Edmund's doing.
Okay. That's no good.
He's had 1 hit point this whole time. Yeah.
Don't come in here.
A second Umber Hulk
Oh my
tunnels its
God.
way up under your ass.
Y'all have no idea how bad it's gonna be tomorrow if he
can't
does not
believe
down Christopher tonight.
He rolled a fucking like 18 on initiative. Took the wind
Like,
right out of
I
my
will
sails.
not hear the end of this tomorrow if he does not down you, Christopher. You need to take one for the team.
I almost got Frey though, so.
You did. I got down to 6 hit points.
Oof.
And I'm back up to 25 now.
Oh shoot.
Now, obviously, you're no line of sight, so you have to make the save for the Umber Hulk's gaze.
That's right. Yeah. So okay, let me actually look at something here real quick. So if I were to want to cast a spell on a creature I can see, and I wanted to cast it on the Umber Hulk, I would need to lock eyes with it. I would need to do that.
I mean, you could always open the door.
Well, I'll say this. Mechanically, I guess I'll reveal this because there's no other way to describe it. You have to start your turn in that gaze zone. So technically,
I can look at him after the fact, and I'm
yeah.
alright.
If you do like a little cover shooter thing and peek out and do your
Yeah.
thing and then go back into cover, then you're actually okay. Maybe I told too much, but that's
So known as the Kether.
the Kether maneuver. Or Mannix, I guess, to an extent too. I think Mannix is always
Yeah.
popping in and out.
Yeah, Kether was first, wasn't she?
Yes,
Robin will push through the crowd.
first of her name. Punch through the crowd. One of them, the old lady who you already almost killed.
He'll be moving these people further into the room. Like, all right, folks, move to the back of the room where it's safe.
Yeah.
As he pushes forward and opens the door
Okay.
and comes out. And he will begin writing. Oh, shoot. There's the really big move I could try to make, but it's more likely to fail. I'm gonna go with the more reasonable.
Oh.
It begins writing. As the Umber Hulk saw the dwarf die, even though he had a commander on his back, it suddenly had images in its mind of its homeland deep within the earth, other Umber Hulks, an Umber Hulk mommy and daddy waiting for it back home. It suddenly had an intense desire to return to them and to flee from this battle. Such pangs of nostalgia.
Ings.
Has to scratch out like 3 different words on this book.
Pangs, and bangs. That he began to flee in terror of what he saw around him, and he's gonna dissonant whisper.
The wisdom saves. Why? Why with the wisdom saves? Oh! Unsettling.
I should have.
Oh, you didn't use unsettling words, did you?
I did not. I didn't think I needed it.
I didn't. Yeah, I just rolled a straight up 19.
Yep.
Wow.
Shit. Okay, well that didn't work. Folks.
Ironically, you would have sent it screaming down towards Frey, which would have... I don't know if that'd make her happy or not.
All right, well then, with his bonus action, he will continue describing the utter terror that is a giant fungal Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
In gross detail, giant mushrooms and spores coming out of her body, and he will give Celeste a bardic inspiration.
Wait, what's running down towards me?
Nothing.
Nothing now. I miraculously made the save against Dissonant Whispers. Or Robin tried to send it careening back down the tunnel.
Yep.
Alright, Celeste next, and she is still immune from the gaze because she has no eyeballs.
And she's going to do the same thing. She is going to... I'm doing this, by the way, if anybody's wondering, because I'm looking at these ACs and I'm looking at the Spore Servants to hit, and the math is not good. So she's
Fair.
trying to do other things.
Yeah.
So she is going to do the same thing. She's going to try to grab it by its head and force the Umber Hulk's eyes onto its allies.
Right, this is the contested strength.
Yep, which did not roll great on.
It's pretty strong. Oh
That's
no! But I just shit the bed on my roll there.
Roll a 10.
I rolled a 10, yeah. Yep, so same thing happens. The zombie fungus just reaches out and grabs onto its mandibles, and the thing just... And it loses its ability to distinguish friend and foe with its turning of the head. Also sucking up its actions, because I basically just have it free itself from doing that.
That's right.
Alright, Thimbleweed, can you hit an Umber Hulk? Or the Mind Master, for that matter. I guess that's what you shot at last time.
Thimbleweed is starting to get a little anxious right now. Can he move through the praying,
Sure.
stupefied people?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm reminded of, Reese? This is totally random. But when you and I went to, when you visited LA and you and I went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and you and I were
Oh
walking,
my
you and I
gosh.
were walking down the thing, and I think you leaned in and you goes, and you just straight up said to me, I don't like this. There's so many people.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I'm real bad in crowds.
That's Thimbleweed right now. Just too many people.
Too many people.
Alright. Whoa. There's
Heyo.
more.
Yeah.
Heyo. She's so big.
Yeah. Less crowded in here though.
Yeah. Alright, I don't know. I'll go back to attacking the Umber Hulk.
Okay. It's pretty injured, and the slow actually does lower its AC.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Alright. Plus...
Favorite foe.
Yep. For 14 damage.
Okay, that's fucking solid. You guys haven't actually attacked the Umber Hulk in a while, because Ray got sent down the hole, and Celeste has been grappling it, and Edmund's been saving Raveson, so it hasn't actually taken a lot of damage in a while.
We've basically left
There's
Ray
been
to roll
other
damage for the
yeah.
last like 3 turns. But...
And she's been preoccupied. 27 will also hit, for sure.
For 11 damage.
Gotcha. Okay, those 2 arrow shots definitely do some serious damage, and now you see this creature is like sagging, blood is pouring, seeping out of those puncture wounds.
You're the Umber Hulk or the Mind Mage?
The Umber Hulk.
Umber Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
Which,
mage still hasn't been touched.
I guess
Yeah.
I could have attacked him this turn if I knew I would have rolled above 10.
Maybe.
Alright, so Duergar needs to make the save against the Umber Hulk now. Buzz.
Celeste just moving his head in
Yeah.
their direction. Oh my god.
Miraculously makes the save!
It's happened to him once before.
Yeah, it got free once before. Alright, very slowly, because he's still slowed, it comes up and attacks Celeste once with a normal size or pick, and fails to do anything. I assume, well actually, yeah, she still has good AC, okay.
Yeah.
And then tries to shake off the effects of the slow, which I guess he has advantage on that too. If it throws against spells.
Yeah, he has to make a saving throw each turn, so yeah. But it still doesn't make
But
it.
still, man, both of them locked down for multiple turns now.
Yeah.
All right, Umber Hulk, same thing. Is going to spend his turns trying to get out of this grapple. Despite the Mind Master semi-controlling it, it just seems to not be like its situation of being attached. And then it's going to be a contested strength check.
Come on, Celeste. Or is it strength or athletic? I guess it doesn't matter. For Celeste, it's +4.
I'd have to look at it, but yeah, Oh man, you fucking made it! It's another just 19 to 21. This is a brutal, like, just wrestling match between an enlarged fungus creature and a giant bipedal insectoid. And one of them just grabbing onto the mandibles, the crushing mandibles of the other one, just screaming its face off. But she obviously is just a zombie plant creature, doesn't give a shit, and staring it down with this mushroom growths all over her.
I see it as a battle for life. Celeste wants to eat the carcass of the Umber Hulk, continue her spore reign, and the Umber Hulk's hungry.
Right.
This is to shake off the slow, and it still doesn't shake off the slow. My god. Alright, the commoners, at this point I'm going to take them out of initiative. They've pretty much done their thing, but you can see they're slowly shaking off the effects, just trying to flee or get into a corner or something, but they're not really affecting you guys anymore, and they all start running away as they can.
Away!
Yeah, they're finally getting the message.
Yeah, it's a Godzilla fight. It's like a Pacific Rim fight.
Yes,
It's like
yes.
Kaiju
Just yeah, basically.
Robot Celeste.
That's fucking awesome. All right, this one also has to make the save against. And what is the number? He makes it too. My god.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
He is not slowed, so we'll attack Celeste twice. Oh my god, but just absolutely getting fucked up from something. From witnessing this insane battle, trying to help.
Happening 10 feet above him.
Yeah, that's pretty distressing. Alright, Edmund, same thing. You're in the room. You can either choose to give yourself the blinded condition, or you can make a charisma save to avoid the Umber Hulk's gaze.
Well, is Celeste like grappling it away from me, or it's not working that way?
The way I ruled is that she's stopping, she's allowing it to look at the other creatures, but I don't think she would have enough finesse to literally do like a friend-foe targeting system the way the Mind Master is like mentally commanding it to do that. So it basically just turns off its ability to avoid the duergar, but it doesn't switch its side, basically the sides where it has the confusing gaze, so that's how I'm ruling it. But like I said, you can choose to avoid its gaze, which would be effectively the blinded condition, or choose to make the charisma save.
And are these stairs right above me?
Yes, but they start here and they go down into a basement.
Can I just jump down enough to start my next turn out of the gaze?
Yes, but you do have to make your choice now, because you are starting your turn now.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid the gaze.
Okay.
And then jump down a little bit so I'm in the stairwell, not looking at him.
Sure.
And I'm going to touch myself.
I'm sorry?
What?
Fucking just all the lines.
All Edmund needs is an empty stairwell.
If the stairs are a rockin', we don't go knocking.
Turns out that is a specific fetish, is an empty stairwell.
And there haven't been that many in this campaign.
I guess not. Finally presents itself. Okay, cure wounds. Yes, you can do that.
Touching yourself does the same.
Yeah,
That's right.
it is a touch. It is a touch. You got the touch. All right, Frey, you are halfway down a tunnel, staring up at the.
No, I'm like 3/4 of the way.
3/4 of the way, whatever. Down the tunnel, staring up at the Umber Hulk's chitinous butt cheeks. And it has taken much more damage thanks to Thimbleweed's perforations.
Frey would just like to slink out of the hole and come up to the position she was in, the spot she was in before.
Mm-hmm.
behind his lumberous butt cheeks.
So lumberous.
And then would I get natural advantage because Celeste has the front of him and I'm behind him?
You know, weirdly, grapple does not do that. It only reduces the speed. Restrain is the other condition. And this is a complaint I have about D&D. I feel like they're too cute with all the different conditions.
Give me one more turn. Give me one more turn, Fred. We'll get you there.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll just recklessly attack. It's fine.
Okay.
But
All
I do.
right, she's gonna come up and then she's gonna start a whacking.
Yeah, I don't like that. As an aside, I don't like that grapple and restrain are two different conditions.
Yes. it is
Oh,
awkward.
that was bad.
Ooh,
All
that
right.
was bad.
It's because she was climbing out of a hole. Let's be.
It's still slowed and its AC is reduced, but it's still that's not gonna hit.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Uh
Yeah.
Nothing,
all
nothing
right.
above a 5 on that entire round.
oh. Wow. Yeah, with with advantage.
4 rolls. Nothing above a 5.
Oh.
Rolled a 5, 4, 2, and 3.
Hang on. I need to check one thing real quick.
Surely that
Because I
can't
always
be right.
forget how this works. Alright. For my first roll, can I use one of my special die? That I have 3 of?
I will allow it.
Okay. I have to roll really well on it to work, but
Now, you don't know what its
it'd
AC
be a
is right now.
17. I don't think that hits.
With its slowed
That might-
condition, it does.
Oh, okay.
It's slowed reduces its AC.
Alright. So that I get 1 hit then, at
Okay.
least. That helps. And then
Are well fed.
Alright. So 12 damage
Okay.
for the Umber Hulk.
Give it a nice axe
Mm-hmm.
up the butt cheeks. That thing sags and shudders. Lets off a horrible shrieking sound. Still alive, but looks real fucking bad as you are greeted by just a pussy burst of blood down the tunnel.
So then can I use another one on my second roll and see if I can get at that one?
If there's any rule about using it once per turn, that's the only thing I don't remember.
It just says I can expend the die at any time to roll whenever I make an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay.
Is this your fighter thing?
No, it is not.
Oh, okay. This is probably okay. I got you. This is probably the thing we don't talk about with Frey.
We don't talk about this
we
thing.
don't
No,
talk
no,
about
no.
That would be a.
We don't talk about Frey's dining habits.
No.
Don't do it.
No, we just reap the benefits.
Don't worry about it.
So that'd be
Otherwise,
a
you become her dinner.
That'd be a 15.
Yeah, it'd be a 15. I don't think that's probably gonna hit.
That would not
even
hit.
with this load.
Yeah, even with it's slowed,
Yeah.
correct.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
I tried.
Spend it 2 of those. Yeah, I'm excited you're using them. All right.
I'm trying to remember all the different things here.
Yeah.
So.
So that puts you obviously at melee range now at this point, but still like.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm
position
literally right
behind it.
behind it now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still got its face stuck in Celeste's hand. So.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Valravin, it's your turn again. Again, you are cleverly out of the line of sight.
That's right.
Which-
Where is Frey right now?
You
I'm
don't
behind
know.
its
You haven't
butt.
seen her in quite a while.
Okay.
Just
You want to
gone.
move me back onto the map?
Sure. I could put you here. Forgot there was a wall there.
Mhm.
I would destroy it, but I'm worried that wall is tied to other pieces, and I'd destroy more of the map.
Yeah, I'm literally behind its butt.
Yeah. You might be able to see her, but it would be pretty difficult.
Okay.
But she is within melee range of the thing.
All right. Can I see on that cage on top of the Umber Hulk, and the Mind Master inside? Can I see if there's like an actual door on it anywhere? Like, does it look like there's an actual entrance? Or
Yeah.
Did it
You
come-
feel like he would have had to get in somehow. Yeah. We'll say it has a little one of those cool tank tops.
yeah, you have to like
Yeah.
All right. Varlam's gonna try something. He is going to begin speaking of the mental state of the Mind Master inside the tank, writing these words. As the Mind Master saw what was happening to his beloved Umber Hulk, and the giant myconoid gargantuous that was fighting it down, he suddenly, I'm going to repeat myself, repeat phrases from the last time we tried to write a spell,
Flips pages.
began to get pangs of homesickness. He imagined his mother and the chocolate milk she used to make him when he was a boy. The thought did unsettle him.
Has she used rice milk versus Umber Hulk milk that he loves?
How did you know?
But suddenly he was overcome with an urge. He must return home to the place he was born. He must go there now and with haste, and let nothing stop him in his journey.
You suggested him to run home, Forrest. Run home. All right, that does sound reasonable. Wisdom save. I thought you had a better DC. This says DC 14. I thought yours was.
It's 16. I wonder if that's because
Okay.
of the way I rolled it. Maybe if I click the actual spell. There it goes.
Okay.
That's the description. I don't know why the description's wrong.
Yeah, that's
But-
weird. There's an update. All right. Well, as you recall, the duergars do have the advantage.
They do. which
This
is
guy
why
does have
I
a better than normal
settled.
wisdom save as the mind master, but we will see.
Beat his
Oh
unsettled-
no! Doesn't even
Well,
need to be unsettled.
Well, let's do it anyway for fun. It's a 12.
Okay. Man. You fucking asshole. Now, I will say, that's concentration, so the slow spell ends.
Oh shit.
It's okay, I can take it.
Okay, that's fine.
So
That's
slow
fine.
ends.
I'll allow. I'll allow. I'm not.
I'll allow it.
But
Fuck you, you'll allow it.
You said it like 6 times tonight. It got in my
I
head.
did. This isn't a fucking negotiation here. You misunderstand.
Let's put our cards on the table here. What do
No.
you got? What do I got?
No, you have no cards. I own this game and the table and the cards. Yeah, the slow spell disappears, and the little mind master, his eyes were flashing, pretty periodically. Now all of a sudden, the eyes just go dim, and he seems to have stare. I mean, you probably can't see this, but I'm narrating anyway. Stares far off and looks worried and concerned, and I guess it has to wait till its turn to actually do anything, right? It's not its turn yet.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because it doesn't do anything as a reaction. to
Right.
this.
Okay. But you see that basically affect the duergar, affect the Umber Hulk,
Okay.
and you think it is suddenly more aware of its surroundings. And if you could see an Umber Hulk be afraid, you would be satisfied with the fact that it suddenly realizes it's in deep shit right now and doesn't want to be here. All right, is that it?
That's it.
All right. So Celeste is still grappling
Yes.
the Emerald currently, which it looks like it is sagging and dying, wheezing its last breath, and now looks very much like a cornered, wounded animal instead of just this rage monster. And you can tell maybe it would have fled, had its cognitive abilities been fully intact earlier.
We're not feel bad about killing it, but we're kind of stuck in a situation where there's not really a good out. Varnum should have done this move at the very beginning. Is what he should have done.
That was a very clever move.
All right. Well, she's still gonna do what she was gonna do, and that is she is going to still hands on the pincers. She's going to do I don't know if it's I don't know. I'm getting a mental image of something, but I don't know what it is. She's going to physically throw the creature onto the ground.
Okay.
Thrown.
What is
With
that?
her
It's
hand.
I'm
Yeah.
picturing something too. It must be a classic thing where somebody grabs. There's some movie where hero grabs a creature and does that, and then eventually they're training it, and then it mounts the creature, treats it he's domesticating it or something. God, it's
Yeah.
fucking driving me crazy. Ugh, I don't know.
Why do we keep talking about mounting
All right,
things
continue.
and staircases and all these things here?
What this amounts to is she's going to shove the creature prone.
Okay.
That's what she's doing
Okay.
mechanically. But what she's doing in game is she's like physically like
Yeah.
hands
Wrestling.
on
The
like,
wrestling match continues.
Yeah. Which I think is still just athletics versus.
Yeah. Let's see. Action.
5e, it's shove.
Yeah, I don't actually think I'd write this down, but I think it's an action you can do. But I'd probably give you advantage because she's already grappling. Sure, there's a shove action.
All right. Well, unfortunately, the D&D thing.
I can't find it.
Let's see. Contested check. You roll strength, athletics, and your target rolls their choice of athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's basically just you either knock him prone or push him 5 feet.
Okay.
So, athletics, it is.
How many of these contested athletics checks can we do? Oh, that's
Exactly.
bad.
Oh, that is real bad. It's less.
Yeah. Well, I forgot you already had advantage. Well, oh, because that's right. You're enlarged.
The giant. Yep.
Yeah. I also rolled
All right.
bad, but still pretty strong.
She's gonna try to use her bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh, that was close. 11 to 12.
11.
Yeah.
All right, so she's still grappling him.
Still
but
grappled.
He's not prone.
Yep.
All right, that's all she can do.
All right, Thimbleweed, you are now close enough to the creature where it doesn't seem the ability to actually like turn this off or anything, but you would have to either have the blinded condition or make the charisma save to avoid its stupefying, confusing gaze.
All right. Good thing about Robin's next to me.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Show me that charisma save.
All right.
Oh shit!
I did forget to leave. I did
Oh man!
intend to go back into that
Please
room.
give this to me, Reese. Please give this to me on a silver fucking platter. Roll a d8.
All right.
Honey, I will remind you. Last week, when you still had Reese under your thrall, and he shot an arrow, and
I
you missed
know.
him
I know. That's
as
true.
well.
Now,
So,
yeah, while Robin is within 5 feet,
Yeah.
So
There's
Yeah.
always another person.
But it might not happen. You still have to roll a d8, and that actually determines what you
Yeah.
do. So there's a good chance
Oh,
you're not.
D8,
Yeah.
okay.
but we all on this call already know you're having Reese attack him.
Oh no! What is a one?
A 1 means you do nothing. You're just stupefied. Drool runs out of your mouth. You just become lost in its confusing gaze. Ah, so close. So close.
What number are you
It is a
hoping
pity.
we roll for
Yeah.
that?
It's 7 or 8.
Yeah, you gotta be the high
Rolled
ones.
7 and 8, and they
Yeah.
both did do that.
The opposite, like you want to roll low, I guess.
No, I rolled a 7 and I had to run down the hole.
No, yours was a 6, I believe.
It was -6. I know
Mhm.
we've rolled 7 before.
Yeah, if you guys calculate, you'll probably be able to figure out what most of them do.
Yeah.
But
I'll get you next time, Val Robin.
Wait, what?
all right, duergars are still having to make the charisma save. Fails. Chris, do you want to give me the d8? See what he does.
Yeah. That's a run.
6 means he's running. Yeah.
Send him to the sex staircase.
Yeah.
The sex
Gotta
case.
run the cardinal direction.
Sure. Give me a d4. We'll do same direction as Frey. Actually, make the same position. 1 tunnel, 2. All right, he's gonna run like up these stairs by these people and like shove into them. Just
All right.
run.
Can Celeste kick him?
Yes. Yes, she can get an attack of opportunity.
Takes
As
one large
while she's
boot,
grappling the creature, just slide out a leg.
one large boot, and
Yeah.
she's gonna just. Oh, look at that!
Does she have advantage?
No, she doesn't. I don't know why that did roll.
I'm sorry to take away the crit, but I don't.
Oh, because
Oh, you're grappling.
I was grappling with advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's actually not
Okay.
advantage. It's just the 26 for only
The 9, yeah. Okay, that's still a hell of a hit, though.
Still,
Jesus.
she still kicks him pretty hard.
Although you rolled your mop, I will say, but I'll.
Oh wait, did I really?
Yeah. That's fine. We'll take it.
Okay.
It should have probably been unarmed, but whatever. That's all it does. The Hulk does not want to be here and desperately tries to escape and is making now the noise it's making is more like a sad like crooning sound like like a wounded animal. And it is just going to try to use its action, because you feel like it wants to run, but literally it's still grappled by Celeste. So give me another contested athletics check. I don't know how many oh my goodness. Alright, roleplayed its sadness quite accurately, as it is absolutely shits the bed. Yeah, Celeste just practically cracks the mandibles, just keeping it there, and it is just so...
We're back to the end of one of the last fights, where just Zombie Celeste has no mercy. It's just...
yeah. Now, it's no longer slowed, but I think it still takes it. It says it takes its action, not one of its attacks, to actually escape a grapple.
Wait, why is the Ember? Oh, because I dropped it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got the other guy. But I think we mentioned the fact that it does still take your full action just to escape, so... Right. I'm not sure on that, but I think we're going to do that. All right, the Mind Master follows your commands. You all see this hatch open up, and this little duergar hop out and kind of slide down the back of the Umber Hulk and go trotting down the... Correct. Yeah, basically slides down right into Frey's face, and then attempts to run past you, Frey, and you notice, you can see its eyes are just completely glazed over and seems to be following under some kind of magic, clearly, but you can also get an attack on it.
I am not rolling well, all of a sudden.
No, it no longer has its fortress, but it's still tiny, so that is... I mean, that wouldn't even hit a regular duergar.
Yeah.
So it goes running past you, using its full speed, which is still not, super... Actually, I guess it would use an action to dash.
To dash.
Yeah, so you see it just fuck off down the tunnel.
Go home, dear duergar. Say hello to your
little yeah. Baba.
It's like when the baby comes running around the corner.
That's right.
That one fails. Give me a D8, Chris, Valravn. And drooling duergar
Which way did he go?
Does not do anything. Edmund, you have broken line of sight because you are down the stairwell doing things by yourself, and it is your turn. When you peek up, you see the zombified fungus Celeste is still grappling onto the Umber Hulk's mandibles. You see the Hulk is extremely injured and wounded and looks terrified. And the Umber Hulk, the duergar right next to you, looks like it is an active combatant, but currently it is staring at the Umber Hulk and just completely in a daze.
Would I get advantage if I attacked him?
Mechanically no, but I'll allow it because I kind of described it that way.
24 against number 2 for 13 damage.
Wow.
With a bounce to the Umber Hulk for another 8.
Wow. That was good.
Edmund, your bouncing fire attack engulfs the Umber Hulk, and it gives off a final scream, and then it just goes still. And Zombie Celeste is probably still hanging on to now a corpse because it doesn't know. Yeah,
it's the mandibles, but no face attached to them.
Yeah. Your AoE bounce attack kills the Umber Hulk. Amazing. And Frey, you saw that happen just in front of you, and that thing finally appears to be lifeless.
Okay. Well, good for it. So Frey's just going to stalk up the stairs for this guy.
Okay.
He is coming to get you.
You're waiting for that.
Mm-hmm. How far up are we?
You are up a story. It's basically like it's kind of hard because there's another map that has the landing, but essentially it goes up to this landing that's up here. So. And
how damaged does he look?
Not very much. The first damage he took was Celeste hitting him as he ran off.
Okay. Well, I'll do something different then. If he looked really damaged, I was gonna grapple him and throw him over the ledging. So instead, I will just furiously attack twice with advantage and hope for better hits. 18's not bad.
18 will hit, yeah.
Rolling poorly.
8. Yeah, MVP poll has started. I think most of you already started voting. This is gonna be a tough one.
It's not bad.
Frey, you murder the fuck out of that duergar. Just a 1-2 punch. Just crack. Does not have the bulk of an Umber Hulk.
Alright, and then she'll just slowly start walking down the stairs, whistling.
Very nice.
Taking some fingers with her, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, I need a new Scooby snack.
All right. Well, Robin, you no longer have to make the save because the Hulk is deceased.
Yeah.
Just one enemy duergar remains.
Just one, huh? Well, I'm out of everything. I'm out of. That was my last Bardic Inspiration, so that's good. I actually got a couple spell slots, 2, but I will instead. I'm gonna blast this last duergar. Gauntlet blast him.
There you go.
Blast 1. Ha!
Oh shit!
Oh wow! A Valravn crit is a rarity. Quite rare.
Yep, for 11, and then blast 2.
All right, that one. I was supposed to roll a con save after the crit, but the second roll just annihilates him anyway.
It's literally the Iron Man blast. He's got to hold his arm while he does it.
Yeah. She's like some kickback, I think, too. Like little recoil there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know how long you concentrate on that suggestion spell, but as far as you know, that duergar just.
I will. Yeah, I will not drop it, and in fact, because if I drop it, it's just probably gonna come right back.
Well, he probably saw the writing on the walls in a lot of these, but.
Yeah. But I can hold it up to 8 hours if I
8 hours. All right. Yeah, and he's just hauling like every 6 seconds, just like dashing back down that tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, that area is clear, and a lot of people are whimpering and more scared now. And Raveson, who's now back in this corner, so I guess only Valravn and Thimbleweed are really witnessing this. And you can see, you all did a good job at saving her. She's still very bloodied and wounded, and you see that the blood from her mouth is just freezing almost as soon as it appears. It's still very cold in here. Now, this whole battle, even though it took us a while, only lasted, a minute or so. So it's not like you guys have to make additional. You feel like you'd have to be in this zone a little bit longer to feel those effects again. But you can see that her already pale skin is draining all semblance of color, becoming nearly transparent, like a block of ice. The air suddenly rushes out from all around you, and a windy vortex pulls you toward the cage and the flickering blue flame within, and then it suddenly stops, and you see the temperatures slowly returns to normal in here. And Raveson and you see her eyes kind of flicker back to a normal look as she looks at all of you. And she tries to move, but you can see she can't move. And you look down and her legs are just frozen, like literal ice. And her body is stiffening. And you can see this ice, like literally her just entire being turning into a ice sculpture, like spreading out to her legs and her chest, her arms, and it's slowly creeping up her neck to her face.
Is this supposed to happen, dear?
She looks at you, and you can see her face is wounded, but she's not worried about this process. She says, "It's done. Thank you, Marshals. Behold, the avatar of the Frostmaiden." And you can see inside the cage is no longer a flickering blue flame. It seems to have congealed into the form of a perfect ice sculpture of a small owl.
Put it next to my little dragon statue and just like,
What makes them fight? What's the meme? Now kiss.
Smash them together. And she's still clutching the cage in her hands, which unfortunately you can see that her hands are just frozen now, like around it.
So we've seen before, I believe it was Goliath's, get encased in ice, and that's like a resurrection thing. Does it look like similar to that, or does it look like she's dying?
This looks, you know that process is a thing that Frostmaiden worship and I know magic's the right word, but divine power can do. But this looks like it is something that is killing her.
Like sapping her to feed whatever the thing is.
Correct. That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yeah, and she says, you can see as that stuff slowly, for dramatic effect, it slows as it reaches her head, so she can still talk. It says, creating the avatar required much sacrifice, including my own. Such is the will of the Frostmaiden. I don't have much time. Take it. Use it to destroy the dragon. I don't know how long it will last. Must wait until it is upon you. But, and you can see it's getting more difficult for her to speak. Know this. The Avatar can only be summoned by a speaker of 10 towns. Assurance, in case it fell to the wrong hands. I told that fool barricade himself in his office. Insisted on being out here with the people. See where that got him.
In 2 places at once, it seems.
I was going to say more like 5, but yeah.
How many? I haven't counted.
Why does it have to be a speaker?
Has to do with their connections to the land.
Any speaker?
Any of the 10 town speakers should do.
And they can, what, wield this weapon? Summon a creature? What are
They
we doing
can
here?
unleash the Avatar.
Ah, we're summoning something. Wonderful.
Are they going to know how?
Yes.
It's a bird. The little bird.
Merely have to hold it aloft and open cage, but she hesitates. You should know. Whoever summons it, they will meet a similar fate as I.
Oh, well, perhaps we should keep that to ourselves.
I only say this because of you helped me. Helped me finish it. My greatest life's work. I ask not for your sympathies or your mercy.
You
But
won't find it here.
I do ask that you avenge me. Destroy
No.
this bastard creation. These demons from the Underdark.
I can't say you're absolved to the evil you've done, dear, but you have done good at the end. We will use your sacrifice to, save the lives of some innocent people. So, at least you've done some evil and some good, I suppose.
Yes, we, the Frostmaiden, is not for sympathies or mercies or protection, but we should fight back against outside invaders. Strength should be met with strength. And so many gave up their warmth willingly. Create this. Don't let it go to waste.
Is like the cage like iced in her hands?
Yes. You feel like you would have to literally like pry it, probably break. But literally she looks like ice and you can see it just now forming up.
Oh, Robin, do I need to wait till she's a full ice cube before I break her hands?
It's the right thing to do, dear. Just wait till her eyes cloud over and the intelligence is
She was
gone.
killing people for no reason. Why do we have to wait?
We're better than her, dear. That's why.
I mean, am I?
Well, we as a collective are. You, as an individual, I can't speak to.
Hey,
With
the Frost Maiden. And you can see like she finally it freezes up as the rest of it goes fully around her face, and it just turns into this ice sculpture that's like just completely made of ice.
All
I'll
right,
just
dear.
like
now
knock
you, now
on her
you can
head to
start
make
chopping,
sure
yes.
she's like
Yeah,
dead.
straight up
no
ice.
blinking.
Yeah, and everybody around is just awed, and they start muttering more prayers and all this stuff.
y'all might want to turn around. This is about to be bad.
Yeah.
A few one or two people
Yeah.
actually shout out like, "Hell, the Marshals" and all this too. They were
Yeah,
a little less fervent.
Frey's gonna get the little bird cage.
All right,
out of her
yeah.
hands. It's not gonna be pretty.
It is all of the, which you didn't actually feel it because you drank the potion, but all of the cold of that zone feels like it is now contained in this cage. So when you grab it, you might be wearing gloves or something, but you can still feel it. It is just like putting your hand on a, the coldest frozen thing you've ever felt, basically. So you can feel the cold power radiating off this thing.
I mean, she's gonna get the cage.
All right, you rip it out, and it maybe satisfyingly for you, like breaks like fingers and hands. They're just frozen icicles, basically.
I wasn't gonna rip it. I was using my axe to go and just like.
Okay, yeah, he just kind of chip it off. Sure, yeah, that works.
I mean, the bad part is like her hands just might literally be stuck to the top of it, like it's just taken off right at the
exactly.
wrist.
Yeah, that's what you pretty much have to do. Right? Yeah, you're gonna have to hack it. Yeah,
it's not gonna bother me.
It's a gruesome affair, but like I said, it's just an ice. It's just hacking up an ice sculpture. There's literally no flesh or blood.
Interesting.
But you acquire however you want to describe it. She called it the Avatar of the Frostmaiden, a frozen cage. Whatever magical effect that took this much power and energy to create.
Find some water and like freeze her little dragon statue onto the top of that cage.
And outside you hear the roaring of the dragon's blast. Everybody says like kind of does that kind of thing. But even when the length you were here, it never attacked, and at one point you even hear it come overhead, and it never attacks this building.
It was a force field. I'm sorry.
Well, there's no force field now.
Oh, right.
Already moved past. It's
so
strafing run for this time.
Past after the cold went away?
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you do know that duergar attacked this place.
Oh, okay.
Maybe so it knows not to attack the duergar.
Coordination going on. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but you still hear it.
They kept that other little duergar.
You still hear it continuing its reign of destruction just now.
Okay.
Kind of passing.
You're saying it didn't give up.
Yeah,
it didn't give up.
Just go home.
Yeah. So at this point, I know you guys really want a long rest.
Yes.
But
no, we're long resting.
There's still an active war zone. You still have your NPC companions at the entrance. They're just kind of helping people. Yeah. And they did tell you, all the refugees are basically wanting to go to Bryn Shander. And that's where basically everybody's headed. So
we have to go to Bryn Shander because as far as I'm aware, that's where all the speakers are, or most of the speakers are. There may be one like way up north. Mm. What was it? The drunk dragon? Where was that at?
Yeah, he was in Caraconic.
Caraconic? Yeah.
Oh, I fixed him of his drunkenness.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Really, we're looking for the oily salesman. That's who we're looking for.
There you go.
Oh yeah, so you can choose. Yeah.
We can come up with the story along the way of it has to be him.
Yeah,
that was the safeguard put into place. Was it had to be him?
It's a noble. As far as the story goes, that would be a great dramatic turn for the character. It's a noble sacrifice for the. It's a redemption arc.
Devious.
He's gonna open it one way or another. He just doesn't know if he's gonna do it himself or Frey's gonna use his hands and do it for him.
But they're all, as far as we know, are they all still at Bryn Shander, or?
I mean,
they all gathered there.
They gathered there, but then they separate because you guys met the one guy at Targos, you met the one guy at Tourmaline. They had all separated, but
I mean, in theory, by this point, because we sent the messenger ahead to Bryn Shander, so they should have been able to get messages out to people and have them already on their way there.
Yeah.
To form whatever army they can.
So you're not sure what the timeline is, but
coming too.
Correct. You guys did make the effort to at least warn Bryn Shander before. I think it was when you guys were on the way to East Haven. So you hope that at least they won't be caught unawares, and hopefully they're doing something.
Yeah.
So you would imagine that would be a safer place, in other words, to really crash. But you guys could definitely get a short rest here. Because, as I just described, the dragon has passed by and did not actually attack this particular building.
All right. Well then, okay. So the idea then is, even though I'm not sure how the timing works, but short rest here, and then just book it. Find our wagon, folks, and then book it to Bryn Shander.
Book it to Bryn
Maybe
Shander.
Everybody in our way.
Depending on how long the ride is to Bryn Shander, maybe we can start a long rest on the way there.
I mean, you guys could probably think, assuming you don't run into any hardships, you guys could probably crash at Bryn Shander as soon as you get there. But
yeah.
Okay. The DM is aware of your situation. I will say that. But if you would like to short rest here to make yourselves feel better, you definitely can.
All right, now, yeah, we can do it.
Yes, you guys can short rest here, basically while you're cleaning up and dealing with all this crap.
Okay.
Boy, this might have been.
Oh, that's nice.
What?
Yeah.
Freaking full hit points.
Oh yeah, he never gets touched.
It just says you are at full hit points.
Everybody's like hurting so bad. It's like, I'm fine. This is one of the rare polls where everybody got a vote somehow. It was just good shit happening all around.
Yep. So everybody gets sung a rest. So you all get your whatever that. I don't forget what the D number is.
What does that give you? A D8?
Let me use it, and I'll tell you.
What does Song of Rest give you?
It gives you a D8.
D8, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have to rename 10 towns.
Yeah.
Valravn is at 1 hit point for that entire battle. I can't believe you rolled so good on initiative. It just kills me.
All based on just the initial initiative roll.
Yeah. In the end, it was Edmund with the MVPC. Also,
saving folks, saving people's lives.
Yeah, climbing on top of the Umber Hulk and then rushing down there to really save Raveson.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about that in Cross-Side Chat. What is going on here? What on earth? 3 critical successes on hit dice. Wow.
Nice.
Max D8s 3 times in a row.
Well, I was
Never kill Barvin now.
That's back to max for me.
My goodness.
It's alright. I had some Scooby snacks. So that's how I got some of my hit points back.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I roll
Plenty
for a
of
potion.
fresh corpses. Stop it, Valravn. What are you doing? What are you doing?
This is Celeste.
Oh,
now.
Celeste.
I'm not even.
I was gonna say, why is the number different? Look at this. You rolled 4 successes. That's insane.
I think it's back to max for her.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. With two hit die.
See, you guys are wanting to long rest. Eat all these short rest things you can get.
Oh, I need my freaking rages back if you're going to attack.
You did use everything. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was
I
fine.
have no rages left. Thank you.
No rages. Well, hopefully the fighting part is over.
It better be.
All right, and Edmund, okay, you rolled on the VPC. So I think that's it. Yeah, so you short rest here. The dragon continues its reign still in town even after an hour, but it's further away from you guys now. It's in the distance in the east.
I sure hope all those civilians got out of town.
Well, you do know that it's been, it's taking its time thoroughly destroying things. So clearly people that were first caught are getting attacked, whereas people on the other side of town, at least they got some warning. So you can surmise that, hopefully they got the message a little bit, but. All right, that will do it for this week's session of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to our wonderful fans for watching, and the patrons. Shout out to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Tiny Dancer, Christopher, Thomas, Adam, Stan, Nathan, Alex, William, I'm Loud, Al, Kyle, Sclinia, Genocider, James, and David. And gold patrons RPG, Papercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Marcus, Dead Lizard Lounge, Sam, Lumpy Spuds, Jerome, Blood Angel, Veronis, Nathan, Fastica Tortoise, and James. Thank you all very much for your support. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
The music almost works this time, except we're leaving a smoking ruin behind us as we leave town.
Yeah. But it's very heroic westerny, like you're leaving behind just explosions splintering off. Yeah.
Away while Dad might have play. I love Nick. Oh my god.
Good.
That's really good.
It works too with like the music. It's great every
It
week.
does.
Impressive.